The groundbreaking rock opera American Idiot has been called a global knockout. Thrilling, emotionally charged, and visually dazzling. Pretty awesome, right? Well, the musical is based on the punk rock band Green Day's album of the same name. Alex Boniello plays Johnny, and Olivia Paquette plays What's-Her-Name in the show on stage now at DPAC, and they join me right now. So nice to have you here.
Thanks for having us.
So first, set up the story for us.
Cool. So the show is about three young guys, like right after high school, before college kind of age, growing up in a post 9/11 world. They're very confused as to what the future has for them. They don't, politicians are confusing them, and they don't exactly know what it is that they should be doing with their lives. So they've kind of thus far amounted to nothing.
Okay.
And Johnny gets the idea for him and his friends Will and Tunny to go to the city. As they're about to leave, Will finds out that his girlfriend is pregnant, so he's forced to stay home and sits on a couch for the entire show. Tunny goes with Johnny to the city and gets seduced by the military and ends up off at war, and we follow his story. And Johnny, alone in the city, falls into drugs. And it's kind of a year in these three boys' lives and how they cope and how they've been taught to deal with society and what they can do to make their lives better.
Wow, that's a compelling plot line. So what's her name? What's she all about?
Well, she's this rebellious girl who Johnny meets in the city, and she's like nothing he's ever seen before, so he's really captivated, and they fall in love, and they experiment with drugs, and they go down this whole rabbit hole of addiction, and it all unravels, and it's all dramatic and beautiful and sensual, and yeah, it's awesome.
Let's talk about this stage. I mean, I saw pictures of it, and it's pretty incredible. The scenery is just mind-blowing.
Oh yeah, it's the coolest thing. I remember the first time I saw it, I was like, this is the biggest set I've ever had to perform in front of. But it's cool because there's these little, knickknacks in the stage that we can kind of there's a little chia pet or something. There's no chia pet. There's no chia pet.
Absolutely not
There's no chia pet. But there's little things that we can.
Stuff.
Yeah. So it makes it so realistic for us and just helps. So it's
what
cool.
about the music? I mean, the Green Day music, of course, is pretty amazing. Do you have a favorite song?
Oh man, in the whole show, oh wow. I really like When It's Time, which is not from American Idiot, the album. It's not from any of their albums. It was a song that Billy Joe wrote for his now wife, Adrienne, and it's this really beautiful, small ballad right near the show's climax. So it's kind of, you've been dealing with all these huge rock numbers, and then all of a sudden you have a moment to really take in some very human moment between just a boy who loves a girl before everything goes crazy. So it's really well placed and timed.
Wow, and there's so much movement, so much dancing, so much singing. It's pretty physical, isn't it?
Yeah. I remember in rehearsals, there's a lot of head banging, and you get what you call a bangover.
Yeah.
So I had a headache, and I was like, oh my God. But now I'm really used to it, and it's keeping us in great shape, and it really helps move the plot line and
move the show along.
Yeah, it's great.
All right, it's American Idiot. Thank you both so much for being here.
Thank you so much.
You can catch the show tonight at DPAC. The show begins at 7:30 p.m.